When it comes to the Cleveland Cavaliers, I'm not really hearing much about this. Nobody's talking about this certain thing. We will discuss that today on the latest episode of Cavs Digest. Hey everybody, Billy BB back with you. Excited to be here talking Cavs basketball. 12-0 Cleveland Cavaliers continuing to boom along this season as they're over 1/8 through it. Really, really exciting stuff. Channel's growing, channel's popping, people are getting into it, but we are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. If you have not subscribed, if this is your first video, if this is your 100th video, now's the time to subscribe. The channel's growing. You'll get all the up-to-date information on the Cleveland Cavaliers as they continue on their undefeated season so far. As a long way to go, a lot coming up that we need to discuss as far as staying undefeated and continuing to win. But hey, the Cavs look good. The Cavs are playing really, really good. But there's a certain thing today that we're going to discuss that's not really being talked about when it comes to the Cavaliers and their entire season outlook. I'm hearing a ton about when they're going to lose, and I think it may be soon, to be honest, but we can jump into that more later. Are they for real? For real? Can they stay healthy? Will they make a trade? All these things are kind of being discussed. For me, there's one big thing that is not being discussed with the Cleveland Cavaliers. We will get into that. But one more time, on our road to 1,000 subscribers, hit that subscribe button. Get all the latest videos, game reactions, topics to discuss, trade rumors, everything going on with the Cavaliers. So, the thing we are not talking about enough with the Cavs and their season so far is the play of the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference has come out extremely flat to begin the year. Everybody's talking about the Cavs. Are they for real? What are they doing? Because Cleveland is 12-0, playing really, really good basketball, and they've checked off every box that they've been tested with to start the season. But nobody's saying, hey, why are we looking so closely at the Cavaliers when the rest of the conference looks terrible? All the potential challengers to Cleveland are struggling out of the gate and don't really seem like there's going to be some sort of flow that they are going to hit. Obviously, Boston's playing pretty good basketball. And then after that, 500 basketball has you in the top 5 in the Eastern Conference. Unreal. It's unreal what we are seeing from the East right now, whether it be if you're a Cavs fan and loving it, or if you're, say, a Philadelphia 76ers fan and your hand is jammed on the panic button. You know, the Cavs have come out playing really good basketball, 12-0. Everybody's eating. Back-to-back Eastern Conference Players of the Week. Kenny Atkinson, front runner for Coach of the Year right now. Evan Mobley, a step up. Jarrett Allen has managed to do okay. I think he's unhealthy right now, which will be another issue to discuss. But the Cavs had played good basketball. Their continuity is showing. Their talent is showing. Their depth is showing. Koby Altman has done a really, really good job assembling this roster for this season. And it's been really a 6-year plan for him. Beginning with the Colin Sexton pick back in the 2019 or 2018 draft after LeBron left. But for the Cavs, their competitors are coming out slow and have real issues. Let's start with the Boston Celtics. Boston's 9-3, has some good wins under the belt, has some bad wins under their belt. They lost last night in the NBA Cup opener to the Atlanta Hawks. And they also took a loss to a Warriors team that the Cavaliers dismantled. I think that says something. Look, Celtics are top dog. They are overly talented, but there are two things I'm going to say real quick that show me that they are not going to be as much of a problem or could be in danger of not being able to make the difference they've made in the past. Number one, murmurs about Kristaps Porzingis. Wait till we get Kristaps back. Wait till Kristaps gets in the lineup. Wait till he's healthy and ready to go. Why is a coming off an injury Kristaps Porzingis a better pick to make a difference than last year's healthy Kristaps Porzingis coming into the season? So he's nursing an injury, working back from an injury, and he's going to stay healthy? Doubt it. Highly doubt it. Whether it be regular season or playoffs, not sure why Boston seems to count on him as some sort of great player or some sort of difference maker. The second thing with the Celtics is this is Jason Tatum's MVP year. He's playing like an MVP. I have always said, and I have always thought, if Jason Tatum is the best player on the Celtics, they will not win anything. that showed in the playoffs last year. Absolutely was not their best player. Did not win Finals MVP. Did not win regular season MVP. Other guys had huge moments and huge games. That was not Jason Tatum's moment, that NBA Finals. So, look, if he wants to take control, be the big dog, score all the points, play his game, his inefficient mostly and worrisome game at times for Celtics fans, go ahead. Have at it. Make Jason Tatum your one. See what happens. That's where I'm at with the Celtics. For the Knicks, they are the opposite of the Cavaliers. They are the yin to the yang because of the continuity issue. A lot of people got mad at the Cavs because they didn't do much this offseason. I always said I understood it. I respected it because people were upset, but I also knew what they were doing. That was a continuity thing, running it back, giving it another try. The Knicks panicked. They panicked. They made a gigantic trade, tons and tons of picks and pieces for Mikal Bridges, and tons of pieces for Karl Anthony Towns. And now they can't seem to get their feet under them. Cat has, for every good game he has a game where a stat is sticking out on Twitter that he may be at his worst ever in his career at a certain thing. Lately it's been big men scoring on him, different things. No continuity there. Zero continuity. I don't think they're over the DiVincenzo trade. I think there's a lot of issues there, and the Knicks have a long way to go. You already established your team. You just had to get over that hump. Instead, they completely rebranded their team. I think the Wolves made the same mistake. That was a lose-lose trade to me. It always was. If you go back and watch the video we made when that trade was happening. Miami, window's passed. That's it. Window has passed. There's no magic left. There's no crazy run left. There is no career season from Jimmy. The big thing has always been Bam's going to step up. Bam's going to do something great. Window's closed. Bam is exactly what he's been for the past 4 years. So is Tyler Hero. And Jimmy Butler is fading away. And they're out of depth. Window's closed for the Miami Heat. That's where I'm at with them. 76ers, disaster year for them. Disaster year for them. Window closed? Not necessarily. But they need to get in the mindset that this is a Miami Heat, Shaquille O'Neal, Joel Embiid. Okay? That they need to kind of lean into the Maxey, Paul George, even Jared McCain, who's played really, really well. They're not healthy, they're not winning, and they've got tons and tons of drama around their team. Panic button, hand all the way down for them. It is a disaster, and things are not getting better. Another situation, Joel Embiid is not going to play himself into shape. This is going to be an all-year thing. Those guys are going to miss the game tonight against the Cavs. And that's going to be a thing all year. George and Embiid will be out. Issue for them all year. Orlando, buzzkill. I was nervous about them. I thought they were going to come back with a vengeance. Paolo already had a 50-point game. He's injured. And without him, I don't know that they know who they are. They don't have enough offense. They don't have enough defense without Paolo. They have offense and defense, but not enough. It's a buzzkill season for them, this Paolo injury. We will see where they go from there. And I've not heard that Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there making the difference that a lot of people said he would. A disastrous Eastern Conference. People are very worried about the Cavs, and I understand because they're undefeated. There's a lot of talk about who they are and what they are. However, there should be talk about a lot of these other teams and the disaster season they're having. I didn't even get to the Pacers. I've always thought the Pacers were mediocre. I know they had a nice run last year. Don't expect them to repeat that. And then Hawks, Pistons, Nets, miss me, man. Come on. Why are they in there? I know it's 12 games in, but why are they in there? Bucks, we didn't even get to the Bucks either because they're not worth talking about. Disaster in the Eastern Conference as the Cavaliers continue to win big games. They're 12-0. They take on the Philadelphia 76ers tonight. I'm very excited to see that game as good chance to win. No Maxey, I don't believe, and Paul George and Joel Embiid were just announced out. So the Cavs should be able to go 13-0 moving forward. 1,000 subscribers. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're getting to. Be sure to subscribe to Cavs Digest.